I was like, I feel like it was very scary because I was telling a lot of my friends and my family, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do an original. And they were like, oh, okay. Like, make sure it's Eurovision. Like, is it dramatic? Is it like this? Is it like that? And I was like, kind of.
She sings To the Bottom and she says that she's used to falling. Luckily for us, she has landed right here on Wee Wee Blogs. My name is Antradik Shakarian, weeweeblogs.com. I'm, of course, here with the incredibly talented Erica Padilla, who is one of the hopefuls for Eurovision Australia Decides. Erica, how are you feeling?
Hi, I'm feeling really excited. It's all really surreal. So I'm just kind of trying to process everything.
Awesome. And of course, let's start by talking about your whole experience with the TikTok selection. You, of course, were selected as a wildcard artist to join the lineup through the competition that SBS hosted in conjunction with TikTok. How was that whole experience for you?
It was. I felt like it was really up my alley for one because I am a TikToker. So to kind of have that kind of opportunity kind of fall in my lap, I didn't want to let it waste. Like, they were doing a TikTok competition. I was like, I'm a TikToker. Like, I'm going to work really, really hard to try and get this. So I think that it was right up my alley, and I was really, really keen to get this, and I was really, really hungry for an opportunity like this. So I went for it, and it led me here.
That is awesome. And when you first heard about the TikTok selection, did you think, this is going to be me? I'm going to be the one who gets this lucky spot?
I mean, I manifested that it would be me. I really hoped it would be me. Like, there is so much talent on TikTok, and I think that Eurovision Australia Decides were really, really smart to kind of reach out to TikTok, because that's where a lot of untapped artists are, and where, yeah, there's just a big talent pool on there worldwide. So I thought that it was really, really exciting that they had an opportunity like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, you are joining a lineup that contains some really talented artists, some really experienced faces in the Australian music industry. Is it exciting or intimidating to be competing against those sorts of people?
I wouldn't say it's intimidating. I just think that I've seen these people on my TV, and it's like amazing to be like standing next to them on a competition like this. Like, I feel very blessed. I wouldn't say intimidated. I feel very, very honored. And I think they've all been so lovely from those that I've met so far. They've all been so lovely. So I don't like feel intimidated. I just feel very, very honored.
Yeah, I think that's great to hear. And let's talk about a little bit about the songwriting process. I know, of course, you've written To the Bottom along with your sister and a friend, and how was that whole experience? And yeah, how did To the Bottom really come about?
So pretty much, Paul, who's the head of Blink TV, he gave me a ring. He said, "You're the TikTok wildcard," and I was like, "Ah!" And then they were like, "We're gonna give you some songs from the song portal to have a listen to," and they gave me like maybe 5 or 8 that I had a chance to listen to and kind of see whether they would match up with me. But I honestly felt like the best way would be through an original song, because this is kind of my debut into the Australian industry and to the Eurovision world. And I was like, look, I really want to show them who I am, and that I'm not just a TikToker who just stumbled upon an amazing opportunity, Like, I wanted to be like, look, I really deserve to be here. So I came up with an original. What happened was, as soon as Paul told me that they had songs from the song portal, I was like, oh, and would there be a chance to, pitch you a song? And he was like, yeah, look, we've got some of the most amazing, best of the best Australian songwriters who have submitted. And I was like, I really want to send you something of my own. So as soon as he told me that, I had about 2 days to kind of get it all together. So I'm lucky I lived with my sister, and my best friend, I gave her a ring, and I was like, let's go to the studio today. Let's go and let's get a demo together. And she was down, and so we did it all, and we got something to the team, and they liked it. So then they sent me over to Sean Carey, who did the production for me, and it ultimately just turned out to be even better than I had imagined, and I'm just very happy with what we came up with and very proud.
Awesome. And was it an easy decision to go with a song of your own rather than going with, you know, all those experienced songwriters that you mentioned?
Like, it was like a really tough decision, I have to say, only because I was like, this is a really big chance and I don't want to blow it. Like, I don't want to waste it. And like, I was like, I feel like it was very scary because I was telling a lot of my friends and my family, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do an original. And they were like, oh, okay. Like, make sure it's Eurovision. Like, is it dramatic? Is it like this? Is it like that? And I was like, kind of. And they were like, okay. And I was like, oh no, maybe I should have gone with a song from the Song Portal. And then when I headed into the studio and got to work with Sean, like, honestly, I was very happy I backed myself and that I trusted my gut, because I'm so proud of what I get to put on that stage, and I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, To the Bottom is a fantastic song, and the lyrics are, I think, really relatable and deep, that a lot of people who will be listening could probably relate to, themes of like resilience and perseverance. What do the lyrics mean to you?
Well, to be honest, I haven't really gotten to share my story, but pretty much I have been like rejected from the music industry a lot. Like, it is so brutal out there, especially when you do come from nothing. Like, you don't have that, like, the training to back you up. You don't have the following. So that's what I kind of worked on, and like, I didn't have a label to back me and everything. So it's all about kind of building yourself up from the bottom and trying your best to stay up from the bottom and from your rock bottom. I got so many amazing opportunities. Like, I even got the opportunity to go to London, and then that was kind of snatched from me. They were like, no, like, we change our minds, we don't want you. And then I was like, oh my God, like, I felt like everything that I worked for came crashing down. And I was like, I never want to feel like this. This is horrible. Like, I want to build myself back up and work towards my dream, because I deserve to reach my dreams. So yeah, that's what it is about, and about being at that lowest point and having been pulled back to your lowest point.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely think that most people listening in will be able to relate to that. And of course, if you do happen to win on Saturday, you will have the chance to represent Australia on the world stage. What would representing Australia mean to you?
I think that it would just be so surreal. Like, even this is surreal. Like, I feel like I feel like it would be such an honor, and that it would be just a dream come true. Like, honestly, Eurovision is like, Celine Dion came from Eurovision, ABBA came from Eurovision. Like, there are so many hits that come from Eurovision, and I think that if it's me or whoever out of the 11 artists gets to go, like, I just think that it would be amazing. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but, you know, getting the chance to go to Italy, getting the chance to put on an amazing show, because let's just say the production quality is just insane on Eurovision. So I just think that it would just be life-changing.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for your time, Erica. And of course, our Wee Blogs readers and fans can watch Erica's performance of To the Bottom on Saturday, the 26th of February at Eurovision Australia Decides. And of course, for our Australian fans, they will have the opportunity to vote. So if you do want to send To the Bottom straight to the top, you can vote for Erica on Saturday. Thanks so much for your time, Erica, and all the best for Australia Decides.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.